So, what is your grandpa doing here besides spending all this money? Well, before I ran out of money, I decided that I needed these speakers here. I started this journey with my brother's stereo system. This is the part of it he didn't get to complete. My father completed it, but I don't know where half of it went. All I have left is that tuner in the middle of the second rack down there, and the integrated amp in the other room, which you see when I clean records, or what you hear. It pops in and out. This is the part that he wouldn't have, or didn't complete, but he would have bought. This is what was proper for that period and what people were sending back from Vietnam. So, besides doing that, it gives me a lot of peace and comfort just looking at it. It's quite beautiful. I got lucky. There's the top one has one little blemish in there that I'll paint. I just picked those up yesterday. Uh, so I was looking for a song that you could play, and I found the Doors, and I have all sorts of albums that I haven't gotten to clean yet, and before they could be played, they need to be cleaned. They would just sound terrible. So a CD is probably the better choice right now. Besides, there's a noticeable difference between speakers back then and speakers now. But you know what? These bring back old memories. They don't sound far off from where they were back then. So I picked this song because I don't think my brother was a Doors person. I think he would tolerate it, but I remember him with a pack of cigarettes rolled up in his T-shirt, smoking on a corner with his other brother, his other twin brother, and my brother Les. All three of them were always together. A quick story so that you have it is all three were over in Vietnam at the same time in different places. And Uncle Les went AWOL. And I don't know how old I was, 8 when he went AWOL. So the MPs came to our house looking for him. They thought he made it from Vietnam back to our house. Well, he went on a quest looking for my brother Randy, and his story is that he was tracking him down and getting close, and he was standing in a post, not knowing where to turn left next, and somebody started yelling at him and jumped out of a helicopter, and it turned out to be my brother Randy.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? The words will never show the you I've come And when the world was through, then one by one the stars would all go out. Then you and I would simply fly away.
So that was a period song from that back then that he would have probably listened to more than, he'd probably be more drinking a beer than doing the other things that they were doing to forget. But I don't know. I was young. When they did come back on furlough, there was a time when all three of them were back, and well, they went out drinking, and they got drunk. And in the morning, I snuck into that room and raided their pockets and took a quarter. And I went out and had a good old time on that quarter. You could buy a lot for a quarter. Well, your uncle, I got to meet or talk to people on the Vietnam Facebook page several years back. And I got to meet the people that said that they were his friends. One of them went to training camp with him. What he's told me was that Randy only had one more week to go. He himself was already on his way back. He was supposed to get on a plane in the next couple of days, and Randy came over a couple of days after him. So he knows that to be a fact, that Randy was on his way back. He didn't have to get on that gunship. The person that took over for him couldn't make it that day for whatever reason. Well, that was the day that he didn't come back. He was a joker.